For the next 5 nights, we are going to be sailing on the Adult by Design Scarlet Lady by Virgin Voyages, where we are sailing out of PortMiami and heading to Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic, and then to Bimini in the Bahamas. Going to be visiting the beach club at Bimini, a private destination there. So each day we'll post a video talking about what we did. My goal here is to share really the experience of cruising Virgin Voyages. There is a lot of Virgin content over at CruiseHabit.com and here on the YouTube channel, but I want to take you along for the ride so you can see what it's like to be a sailor on Virgin. If you have any questions, of course, you can always reach out in the comments. So be sure to subscribe so you catch each video showing what we did from the day, and hope you enjoy. Arrival. Just set our bags, or left our bags with the porter, and now we're going to show these nice folks our COVID test results, because you can get tested here or you can bring your results. Back in Terminal V. So just outside, at the entrance, we showed proof of COVID vaccination and our test results. And now we are walking in to check in, Terminal V. These folks here are waiting for their test results, but we tested before online, so we're walking right through. We're all checked in. We're upstairs. Boarding's right over there. I just want to show you guys this because this come up. I noted this when we were sailing out of Terminal A on Wonder like a month ago, 2 months, however many months ago. And it's a similar story here. We now have these beautiful terminals with all this space, which is great. But because even since before COVID, Embarkation has been so streamlined, you often don't have a chance to utilize much of the space. But on the upside, they have a lot of space downstairs to take care of the logistics, so that was good. That was remarkable. Fastest check-in ever. I mean, a lot of lines have smoothed out check-in now, but this was the fastest ever. Walked right to our room. It's an XLC terrace. We'll have a tour of this later. But here's what's crazy. Those clothes behind me, that was in a hanging bag that I checked. Our checked bags got here, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds after we did. That was great. Checked in, unpacked, really just a quick start to the day. But I realized we didn't, because it all went so quickly, the whole check-in and embarkation process, we didn't talk about what was involved. So we're here at the Galley, which is the sort of casual dining venue. It's like a food hall. And I figured we'll go over real quick what happens like from the time you book to getting on board. There's an app, and you might read some people talk about it crashing. It's getting a lot better in that regard, but there's an app before you board, when you're at home. You give your basic info, vaccination information, stuff like that. Great. So when you show up, you say, hey, I already checked in on the app, and they're going to ask if you have a COVID test. Virgin, as of right now, they've been testing since the beginning, and it used to be that was the only way. Now you can still test here at Terminal V, here behind us, over at Terminal V. But you also have the option of bringing your own test results. We brought our own to save a little time. They're really efficient though, so I wouldn't worry about it. If you find that more convenient, by all means, test here. But we just wanted to zip through it, so we tested online through eMed.
I thought waiting for the results actually added more time. When I realized how fast that was today when we had our own tests though,
I mean, it would have added more time certainly than bringing your own, but not. Yeah. It's not like some lines like where we experienced with Bahamas Paradise were really backed up.
Sure.
So anyway, we came through. We showed our results. They gave us a wristband to show that. Went to get our wristbands. These guys, which are your room key and everything. And that took seconds. We're on the show. Then they sent us through security. And then you get to this beautiful area in Terminal V where there's all these cool couches. Check out the Terminal V video. Definitely, I'll link it somewhere here. You get to this beautiful area, and you know what? We didn't even walk, we bypassed it because it was just so efficient, it didn't matter. And I think I mentioned that in a quick clip there. There is a Rockstar lounge there, so if you booked a Rockstar suite or a Mega Rockstar suite, you can hang out there. But
go there to get your champagne if you're in a Rockstar
that's true.
suite.
Then we would have walked in there.
At least stop there, yeah.
So and then we're on board, and that was it. Nice, fast, and easy. Walked right to our room. That was it. Now it's food time. Yeah. Food time. Got salad over here, fried avocado tacos. I think we got some more stuff coming too. When you're dining here at the Galley, the casual eating place, you scan a QR code for the menu, and somebody comes by, they take your order, and then they just bring it to wherever you're sitting. There are a couple exceptions, like with desserts, that, because you may want to look at all that stuff too. Oh, I want that one. A couple little exceptions, but for the most part, that's the way it works. Easy. Sushi has arrived. I pointed this out in another recent video, but I want to point it out again because I think it's cool. I'm a nerd. Right there, that building is One Biscayne Tower, the one with the red and white thing. One Biscayne Tower for many years was the tallest building in South Florida. And it was also the headquarters of Norwegian Cruise Lines. So in the, I think it was the early 80s, late 70s, when the Norway caught fire, their flagship and their pride, while she was in PortMiami, they actually saw it from the window of the headquarters. This was before cell phones and everything, got in the car and drove over here to Dodge Island to check out the damage. Finished eating. I need to check in for muster, but I realized, no, I don't need coffee. I already had enough of that. Almost forgot dessert. So grabbing a quick dessert. This is, I gravitate towards this. This is where I've worked several times on this ship. I like the spot. Nice views, coffee nearby, outlets. I still need to muster, and I need to do some work. It's also really appealing to hang out by the pool. Muster drill complete. Like a lot of cruise lines now on Virgin, you can watch a video either on your stateroom television or in the app, and that explains the normal procedures. And then you come check in at your muster station, which is what I did here. There's hardworking folks behind me. There's just no one else at the muster station right now. And they explain everything to you, show you how to put on a life jacket, and now it's time to get I haven't had a drink yet. Time to get a drink. Came out to relax on our hammock. Jewel of the Seas is leaving. We have set sail. We're out at the dock, which is deck 7 all the way aft. This is one of my favorite spots. You can see we're pulling away and we'll be turning. Free sparkling wine up by the pool, but I am going to go live. Just finished a live broadcast from the dock right back there, deck 7, and was on with several other cruise content creators. Put a link down below. That's super cool. Love when we do that. Look forward to doing more of it. Right now, though, I think we're just going to grab pizza real quick. And Larissa said, you booked a show?
Yes, we're going to be it's the hostess. She's doing like a Latin music thing. Hang on, sorry.
Walking to get our pizza right now, and there's a good amount of motion. Rained a little bit when we were out there. Good amount I like knowing I'm moving on a ship. This is the roundabout right near the pizza place, and it's like the atrium of sorts, and heard some live music. It's pretty cool. There's a bar down there called On the Rocks. We'll check it out later. Change of plans. Apparently the pizza place has like some short window that they close. I don't know why. Don't know if they usually do that. They're reopening at 9, but we're going to catch a show at 9:15. So we're going to change clothes real quick. And they've been pretty good about really fast service in the dining rooms in the past. Like if you want to be in and out. We're going to see how that works out. Razzle Dazzle is a great spot for not just vegetarians. It is what they call a vegetarian forward restaurant, but for anyone. A lot of great options here. We enjoy it, especially for breakfast or brunch. I think they've just now merged everything into one, but that's where we're going to do dinner tonight. And I bet they can get us in and out of here pretty quickly. By the way, these patterns that you see for Razzle Dazzle, that is the term Razzle Dazzle actually refers to a sort of camouflage that was used in World War I on ships. So there are ship pics there. Entering Razzle Dazzle. Quick meal at Razzle Dazzle. We'll see how quick they can get us in and out. Mushroom tartare. Sounds nutty. It's delicious. I've had it. And nutty gazpacho. If you like the earthiness of mushrooms with like a little bit of an umami thing in there as well, so I would ask for like a bowl of this if I could do this as a main. Fantastic. Started digging in before filming. Went for an Impossible Burger, so nothing fancy, but delicious, and I think this is called Pick Fresh. Delightful. Each restaurant has signature cocktails, and you should check them out. Here, they're at the Red Bar. I'm sure we'll be there later, but that's the bar inside of Razzle Dazzle. It's the most important meal of the day. Dessert, I went with, I think it's called Razzle Cake, I think. It's like a chocolate cake, chocolate mousse in there. There's toffee. And then this is actually my favorite dessert, maybe on the ship. This is it's a vegan blueberry cheesecake. There's something else in there, I forget what though. This is amazing. On Virgin Voyages, there is not a cruise director. There is a hostess, or I guess there could be a host. And we've actually now, this is the third hostess that we've sailed with on Virgin. On this sailing, it is Mitchie the hostess. I'm pretty excited. We met her briefly at the Terminal V opening ceremony, but now we're going to check out. She's doing a kind of opening night, I think kind of probably informal Latin dance set, or she's singing. Maybe she'll be dancing, but that's at the roundabout right below me. So we'll check that out.
Yeah, welcome. Is this everyone's first time on Scarlet Lady?
No.
No, first time. Ooh. We love when people come back, that's right. Hey. De mi tierra bella, de mi tierra santa.
So many cool little visual things on this ship. This is just in the elevator. Love the way that looks. Super cool. The colors, by the way, are different depending on which elevator bank you're in. Forward, mid, or aft. I don't remember which one's which though. Forward is purple. See the purple sign there and the lights? All right, well that might look blue on camera. Forward is purple. Just gonna have to trust me.
We're on our way to the dock house. Actually, we're having a quick drink at the dock house and noticed something a little unusual. There was just a woman that had a cart, and there's a sign on it. And in the 7 Do's and Don'ts article and video, I'll link those below, we mention if you see something weird, essentially hang out, linger a bit, because there are these really cool pop-ups from folktales. This one, I forget the name, but she's making a drink. It's kind of a performance art thing. Neat. There are a bunch of different ones. Sometimes it's 8 people singing. Definitely just, if you see something, linger. And in this case, Larissa even got a drink out of it.
Photo booth. Oh, hey. All right. It's tiny. Let's go out there. So usually on Scarlet Lady, there's a pajama party. At least on some of our past sailings, there's a pajama party that is out at what they call the Athletic Club. It's out on deck. We've seen maybe the catamaran net. It's really cool. It's beautiful all the way aft on a high deck. It's really nice at night. Great place for a party. However, it's really windy and rainy tonight. Bummer. So they had to move it inside and moved it to the dock. We're gonna go check that out. The indoor pajama party was definitely a success in that it was, I think, the most happening thing on the ship today. Not a big crowd on this particular sailing. I've heard around 700. I'll check on that though. But it was a lot of fun. You know, people were having a good time. There was good music. Hats off to the bar staff because it was so crowded in there, but they were coming around asking what you wanted, and they would find you with your drink. That was great. It's another advantage of the fact that they use smartphones. They tap your wristband to when you order a drink. So it was neat, but it was loud. A little louder than I tend to prefer stuff. Had a fun time watching the Happenings cast. The Happenings cast was the different entertainers. Some of them you see dancing around in this video, and including the diva. I want to say something with a W. Get back to you on the diva's name. But that's the drag queens dancing around. Really fun experience and a nice way to sort of end the night, our first night on Scarlet Lady. Tomorrow's a sea day, and we're going to be hanging out on board. It's a sea day. What else would we be doing? But we've got a couple things planned, including Shot for Shot, which we'll talk about tomorrow, but I'm excited about that. And maybe another few events. We'll see. Partially, we'll see what the weather does. But awesome first day here on Scarlet Lady, and loving being back on board. Since tomorrow's more of a full day, hopefully I'll have a better chance. Have a better chance to show you guys the ship throughout a whole day, start to finish, and lunch, and how some of the outdoor things work. If you have questions, please put them down below. You can reach out on social media. Just search CruiseHabit. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click the little bell so you're alerted each time we post a new video. I appreciate it, and look forward to sharing more of Scarlet Lady. We'll talk ship with you again real soon.